That's a recording now. I don't know why I said that, because normally I only say that when a Garbu's about.
Yeah.
No, that's strictly a because I'd say the Garbu. Normally I just say 1, 2, 3, and then we go.
Fourth wall canon mixers.
Yeah. you know what I've been doing to Garbu recently? Anytime I'm on the phone with him, and then instead of saying, right, man, see you later, I normally say, right, man, remember, like and subscribe. I would say that to him. He's like, yeah, go with me. He's like, yeah. I don't know, I think it's really funny, not gonna lie. I did it once by accident, so I did. Because I was like, you know what I mean? I'm not used to recording with him. I need to start doing that in the middle of like IRL conversations.
Right, okay, see you later, mate. Like and subscribe.
So, yeah. I don't know when this video is going up, whether or not we are back from holiday or not. Or
I have no idea.
Take
it as it comes.
Yeah, we're just recording a ton of videos, and
we're away on holiday from the 4th of June.
Yeah.
So if it's out, then yeah.
Anyway, the only thing I do want to say is the deck of many triggers, the promo cards have been ordered. They got sent out yesterday, and they should be in soon. So I'm wanting to get actual photos taken of them.
Yeah.
Before we're away on holiday. So then the second I'm back, I want to have a group meeting with. I want to have a group meeting with everyone. Get everyone on the same page that's involved in the project. And once that's done, then they're going live. Pretty much. Yeah. I just want to get this live and get it out to people and all that jazz.
Oh, fuck my ankle!
What have you done? Oh yeah, you know what? I'm just going to put it out here. So yesterday, while we're on the topic of ankles, yesterday, so Ozzy's had this thing where he has a hard time jumping.
Ozzy can't jump.
Like,
can't jump to save his life.
And
you ask him to jump and he gets off like a millimetre from the ground. Just can't jump. Mans can't jump.
He just can't. And Megan turned around and looked at me. It's like, you know what? Can you jump? Like,
I only say this because James has dyspraxia.
Yeah.
Which means he can't do a lot of shit.
It's kind of like a motor neuron, so it's like clumsy. It's a clumsiness disorder. It's a clumsy disorder, right? Essentially, the old name for it is.
Which realistically, I'm the more clumsy one in this relationship. But
yeah, well, I'm more cautious. I feel like whenever doing stuff.
Yeah, but you see but James like fully fucking panics if he can't do anything. It's funny to watch, but it can be infuriating.
I'm more get angry at things.
He does get angry, like, see, trying to like parallel park or like just park in general. The amount of times James has had to get out of the car and I take over because he can't cope.
Right, well, anyway, so Megan said to me, it's like, James, you can't jump. It's like, yeah.
Well, I wanted to know, did he get the jumping from you or not?
Well,
and to be fair, we've been together 11 years and I've never seen James jump.
I'm just saying, I was very good at the high jump in school. And also, what do you call that one where you're sitting, like, it's like a standing jump.
I don't know.
Like, it's one where you don't have any run up, you just have to, like, spin yourself. And I was able to do, like, up to a meter, like, over a meter tall, like, jumping onto, like, walls and shit that are over a meter high. Just putting it out there. But I was skinny then. Like, you know.
Yeah, you were skinny and not 30.
Yeah.
So,
I was also, I suppose, I'm talking about whenever I was, like, 16.
Skinny and not 30.
Yeah.
So, but, like, within the 11 years, I've never seen James, like, jump.
And Megan this was going on for about half an hour, so I was like, yeah, I can jump.
Well, Ozzy's very clumsy, and he finds it hard to do things and all, and he definitely gets it after James.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, let me see you jump then. But James is like delaying it, and he's like, I can jump, and he was smiling, and I was like, but jump. Just jump.
I wanted to do. Did I jump a meter high?
Yeah, but in mid-conversation, we were having a conversation, and James just out of nowhere fucking jumped. But
it was twice as high as what Megan could do.
Yeah, but I'm scared. It was twice. But I'm scared to go high because of my fucking ankle, my guy.
So officially, I can jump twice as high as Megan.
Well, I just wanted to, because I know I can jump.
Yeah. No, but you can't jump that well, though, can you?
I can't jump that well, but I can still jump.
Yeah, I can still jump better than you.
Because I'm convinced Ozzy has dyspraxia, I just wanted to make sure if you could jump or not.
Well, I can, and I can.
But
jump.
It was so like he was saying he wasn't going to do it. He's not going to jump. I'm not jumping. And then I was talking to my friend, and out of nowhere, in mid conversation, he fucking jumps like 2 feet in the air,
guys.
And his knees like go past my head. And I'm like, what
yeah, told you. And no gone up, no nothing, just standing on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You wish you could jump as high as me?
No, not really.
Why?
Because I've got no use for it.
Yeah, well, that's why you haven't seen me jump. Because when
yes, but like in 11 years, I thought I would have seen you jump like at one point.
How often do you?
Well, I've seen you on a trampoline with the kids, but like that's about it.
Yeah, that'll be about it. Yeah, jumping's not really a thing that you do. You know what I think about a lot? I think about, see the idea, like, so we only live right across the road from the shop. And
You
like,
say this all the time.
no, I do, and I think about it an awful lot. See if you see someone like an adult that's not wearing like sports clothes running, sprinting, you'd think they're stolen something.
There's something fucking
There's something going on there. Like there's something really wrong there. But like kids are allowed to just run.
Yeah, and nobody bats an eye.
But then
if you run, you get there quicker.
And then you're like I'm okay with like I just drive the speed limit. Megan's like, what do you? Megan says you drive slow if you're not going like over 10 over the speed limit. By the way, guys, yes you do. You've said
I'm
this.
gonna put this out here.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who hit a tree the other day. I'm gonna keep fucking saying this.
Right, well, and
he panicked and rung me about 40 times on how to drive an automatic car.
That's because I've never driven an automatic before in my life. I don't know how to turn
you put it in drive. And that's it.
I drive manual, okay?
You put it in drive and you go, I
didn't know how to turn the thing on.
It's far easier the manual that we drive.
Well, I prefer manual, right?
No, that's your dyspraxia talking.
I drive manual, and that's what I do because that's what I know to do. You know the problem we've got? You know what? I don't even know if we're ever going to get into this video at this point because, like, you know what? Just we're getting into the video.
What are you going to say? What are you trying to fucking say?
I'm going to say that I've got this problem where I've been using Sony Vegas to edit my videos forever, and it's bad software, guys. Yeah. I'm just putting it out there. It's trash software.
Plus, it's a bad copy.
Yeah, well, look, either way, look, it's not good, and it's just really bad. And what it does, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to just look into it and see about getting another software. See what I can do. Download DaVinci. It took me hours, and I'm at the point where I don't have the time to invest into learning new software. My boomerisms are coming to the forefront.
Yeah,
where it's like why are you still using that? Why not use this? It's so much better. It's like I don't know how to use that, and it's going to take me so long to learn how to use.
That's not your boomerisms. That is literally just you. You've been like that from
If I know how to do something, that's the way I do it.
Yeah.
I'm not like once I learn how to do something a certain way.
Or if you go to learn it and it doesn't work within the first 5 minutes, you just give up all hope. That's why you're shit at parallel parking.
Nah, I do. If I can't do something within a 6-hour window of trying to learn it, and I'm still like hyper struggling, I just end up hiring someone off Fiverr to do the job. That's literally how my online career goes. If it's a new bit of software, it's like, right, I need to learn this to achieve this. How often am I going to need to use it? What am I going to do? I'll download it, I'll try and use it, and if I can't do it within 6 hours, or if I'm not like...
Fiverr.com.
Yeah, that's on the Fiverr. Anyway. Meet the Hagmaxers, Gen Z's new social trend of dating older women.
Okay. A very strange phenomenon is making its rounds on social media. Gen Z men are ditching casual sex with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable and experienced millennial ladies.
I mean, you got to get that house somewhere. Mm-hmm. You want to get that house? Sorry, man. You're gonna have to.
They're just looking for a mummy.
Yeah, it might be.
They're just looking for a mummy.
Do you think so? I don't know. I just thought that was funny. Not gonna lie. I suppose 37 definitely is MILF territory. So it is.
Yeah, 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
30 and up.
30 and up's MILF territory. See if you're like 20 with a child, you're not.
That's the first thing you said to me whenever I hit 30. You were like, "Are you actually classed as a MILF now?" I was like, "What? Why? Was it not whenever I had Aussie?" And you went, "No, but like you're 30 now."
No, but you need to be like 30 to be like.
Okay.
Because if you're like, nah, it just doesn't work like that. All right.
Okay.
There we go. This is peak Reddit, by the way.
Report: Arizona mom signed to her children as she killed them one by one. Oh.
Yeah, that's.
My God.
And then what's this one down here say?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This sounds like some Promise Neverland shit.
Oh my God, it's just like my favorite anime. Yeah. The heckin' Redditalinos.
Yeah. Ugh. By the way, did you see that tuberculosis is on the rise in the UK again?
What, dirty water?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, actually, it was... Yeah, come to think of it, actually, I did see something about that.
Yeah.
Where it's been, like, it's wild. Like, I can't remember whereabouts in England it is, though.
Yeah.
But, like, they've got, like, filthy-ass drinking water.
Yeah, but, like... it can be like cured by antibiotics and all that kind of.
I still don't want tuberculosis.
I still don't want TB. Like,
I don't want TB.
But like that's why like the badgers should fuck off.
Yeah. Anyway, you ready for this one?
Why are bimmies?
Can we call them bimmies? It reminds me of that meme, you know, where your fat sister's like, "This is where I keep my sooties."
Yes, £1,000 sisters.
Yeah, this is my sooties.
These are my students. Why are boomers always doing something? They're always doing something. My dad's wild for that.
Your dad cannot sit still.
He can't sit down. And if he does sit down, he falls asleep where he sits.
Yeah.
It's weird. My personal experience with boomers is they're always doing something pointless around the house. When I have nothing to do and I have time off, I just chill and relax and unwind. My parents and my step-parents are always fixing something, buying something, rearranging something, cleaning something, inventing something new in the house. And it's fine if that's what makes you happy, but the problem is it clearly doesn't make them happy. Every time my family is working around the house, they are angry and complaining. My stepdad, out of nowhere, thought of creating this whole project and then was getting mad at all the work he had to do. Who's that sound like?
What?
Me.
Yeah, I know. Well, to be fair, you do have a good idea though with me, because we really want to put like one of those like corner sofas in the back garden, like up on the patio bit.
So I'm gonna make them
with like pallets,
and just measure it all out and cut it.
But I don't think, like, honestly, you like to. You know, no, the worst one ever. We need to paint the fence.
Can I finish this story first?
We'll finish the story first.
Where am I?
I don't know.
Getting mad at all the work you had to do. Like what? You didn't have to do this. Oh well, just pay someone if it makes you angry. Also, I'm trying to sleep because I need sleep to be productive at work. But no, let's start banging this pipe or drilling into this wall at 6 a.m. When I save enough to move out, I will never own a house and I will enjoy my silence. I can't wait.
Okay, well, that's just, honestly, boomers do, like, there is... I find it's particularly with middle-aged men have a little issue with being able to sit down, and I think
because they were always told that they were lazy, though.
Could be.
Like if they took a day just to do fuck all.
The only time your dad relaxes is when he's on holiday.
Whenever he goes to Benidorm.
And even then, like, I don't even think...
Even then, he walks the fucking legs of himself.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, how he's able to, like... Because the only time he really does, like, enjoy himself is when he goes for a drink.
Take that out.
What?
Take that out.
Why?
Because they can find it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I'll cut that out. Too personal. Anyway, what were you saying about... Oh, yes. So Megan's attempt to paint in the fence, which I end up getting dragged into. So Megan saw this thing on TikTok. She was like, saw this like TikTok trend where people were, instead of using like rollers to paint the fence or like brushes or anything like that, it was like, not just use a sponge, because like it's just like you just rub it in. Now these fences had never been painted before.
No, so they soaked an awful lot of it.
And me and her spent. Why did we not just get rollers? Like after an hour, we should have just went and got rollers.
I don't know. And the thing is, it looked like we'd done fuck all.
It was probably the worst paint job I've ever. Never try and paint a fence with a fucking sponge, guys.
No.
It was a terrible idea. It wasted so much paint.
Yeah.
It just got paint. Like it was just a all-rounder bad idea.
Yeah, it was.
Honestly, you should have just got a tin of spray paint.
Yeah.
You put like, I know it's not gonna go very far, but like,
I know.
that's probably what.
Just that undercoat or something.
Yeah, just to get that undercoat.
I know.
Just to prime them or some
shit. But I always have like DIY projects on the midst.
Yeah, you know what I think you would love? What your dream would be to be like
upcycling?
Yeah, like buying like really like knackered stuff or getting it for free off like Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, and then doing it up and selling it on. I love that shit. I love doing all that. I'm quite handy and I like doing shit. Building shit and all that, so I think I'd love it.
I think that's what you're probably going to end up doing in a few years.
Yeah, probably.
I think. Yeah, you know what? If you enjoy doing it,
I love doing it.
Yeah, I think
I love doing it.
The only problem is it would be me that has to go and fucking pick shit up because anytime you've actually went the.
I've been a few times.
You have been a few times. Normally it's me that is like, oh yeah, we're getting this. All right, okay.
We're getting it. You have to go to this address at this time.
Thanks. To be fair, you do get some banging deals off Facebook Marketplace.
Oh my, like everyone I speak to, they're like, how the fuck do you get all this stuff? And I'm like, you just need to be on it all the time. Yeah. And I get things so cheap.
You actually do get some really good deals.
I got 2 big 6-foot fucking planters there for free. And planters are like £100 sometimes, like deer.
They are. So
like, I am very good at this.
Right, what's this one? Cost of transition and giving up my dreams.
Is this YouTube?
Maybe. I can cut it if it isn't.
Anyway, cost of transition and giving up my dreams. How do you deal with the cost of your partner's transition? Prior to your coming out, we were hoping to buy a bigger condo, replace our car and save for travelling. Now what I see in our future is money spent on surgeries. I know that...
Sounds very transphobic, just
I
putting
know,
out there.
very transphobic, get with the times, this is 2024, my guy. Support your partner.
I know you're not, like, reaffirming their, like, gender identity very well, so, like, this is very problematic. I feel, because it is so problematic, that, like, you know, you might... I'm gonna have to send you to the gulag, I'm sorry.
I know, it's awful. I know that gender affirming is super important, and I feel like an asshole for even being upset about this. But what about the other things? Surgeries in the 5 figures. That's nothing to scoff at. We are currently debt-free, but we have modest salaries and know we will one day need a mortgage. However, we had planned for everything else. Car, travel, etc. to be paid outright, as we are very uncomfortable with debt. I don't know how to just let go of the dreams I had for a home and travel. I'm having a hard time letting this go. I don't know if it's because I, deep down, wish they weren't transitioning. Ooh, transphobic.
Oh, that sounds like that's some serious internal transphobia there.
Yeah.
You should really watch your privilege.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
And I feel like I can't say anything because their transition is arguably the most important thing. I want her to be happy, but I also had dreams. I don't know how we can possibly afford all this, and I'm just feeling very lost, but also very selfish, ashamed, and confused.
Yeah, and you should be very ashamed of yourself.
Why are you thinking about yourself? You should never think about yourself. Always think about that trans person and, like,
I know.
pay them and give them money.
I know, like, honestly, I think we should be giving reparations to trans people.
Yeah, I think
at this point.
At this point, they've been through an awful lot.
If you don't offer up your firstborn to, like, these people, that's so, like...
It says a lot about you.
That does say an awful lot about you. You know, you really should, like, you know...
I've already packed Aussie's bags.
You know what, actually, I'm just going to show this one to you, Megan. I wasn't even going to do this one, but I saw it the other day, and it was just next level. You know what, I can't actually believe that it's actually true. Now, hold on, give me 1 second here.
If you can't believe that it's true, it's true.
No, Megan, this is, like, genuinely the most...
That's what I'm saying, if you can't believe it's true, it's true.
Yeah, so, do you want to... Will I open this one up?
Germany.
Pro-pedophile activist.
No!
Decriminalise child porn possession.
No!
That's actually real. That's the bit that I couldn't get over that.
Germany, man. How did it fall from grace?
I couldn't get over this one. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. So yeah, this is the world we're living in. So you know, you guys best check your privilege. I don't even want to get into the article, but
that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
That's mad.
Are you tired of overreaching and overbearing censorship on important and non-important issues? Well, you're in luck. For just $7.50 a month, you can get access to over 60 hours of completely uncensored and unhinged schizo takes from Megan and James. Us.
I mean, look, it's 60 hours at the minute. Every week we do a minimum of like 3 hours.
Yep.
So, you know...
You get a lot of content.
There's a lot on there.
A lot of content. Ranging from... Or even, yes, they are that spicy. Even the name of the topic must be censored. We can't even promote it on YouTube. You can stream or download all the videos from Gumroad and cancel your membership at any time. Though new videos every week on average come to 2 to 3 hours long, so we can really go in depth on any topic, and we are not strangled by the YouTube algorithm.
That's a big issue I always find.
Yeah. We can be open and uncensored and not have to worry about any of that.
If you want to talk about a subject, YouTube really promotes, you're going to have to get that done in 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. But on this, we can really take our time and really delve into it.
And most weeks we do bonus off-topic videos. And yes, we even have a teaser video you can download for free from nickbeardia.co.uk. In it, we talk about Northern Ireland for 4.5 hours.
I don't even think we scratched the surface.
No, it's to try and help you understand who we are as people, our worldview, and how we can kind of be aliens to most people. If any of that sounds good to you, go ahead, links down below, and let's get back to the video.
Oh, here we go, while we're on topic.
Richard Dawkins convinced me that Christianity was a lie. Now I'm seeing him talk about... is he not?
Richard Dawkins is like that atheist guy from like the early 2010s.
Is he not dead?
No.
No, wait, no, I'm thinking about...
That the other fella that smoked all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the funny thing is with Richard Dawkins, he's got to the point where it's like, yeah, Christianity really wasn't that bad. Yeah. That's what you know.
Anyway, Richard Dawkins convinced me that Christianity was a lie. I don't believe in a fully
God for this moment. I am euphoric. I am euphoric. You don't experience euphoria from your gender transition. Is that where it came from?
Now I'm seeing him talk about being about how being transgender is a lie and that we're insane. He's a biologist, so he knows what he's talking about. Now I'm struggling mentally again after years of trying to work through accepting who I am. I started all of a sudden seeing these YouTube videos of Richard Dawkins saying we are mentally insane, and it has shaken me to my core. Okay. I've read his books and spent hours listening to him years ago, and now I'm just heartbroken and hurting. I'm again questioning everything, and I just don't know what to think. Am I really just a crazy person? And my being transgender is all made up? If anyone can offer any guidance, I would sincerely
Again, this is a lot of internal transphobia.
From a trans person.
Yeah, you know, you really just hate yourself, and that's just not cool.
No.
At all.
And I think you need to work on that first.
Yeah, I think you should work on yourself first, instead of, like, airing these, like, problems that you have, because
that nobody else really wants to listen to, because at the end of the day, you're transphobic.
Yeah, you really are. You know what? I cannot believe I suppose I can believe it, but like
there's nothing I don't believe in 2024. Do you know what I mean?
I think
the world has gone so awry that I'm like, yeah, okay, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. I don't have this on my bingo card for 2024, but
yeah, but you know what?
Sounds alright. Yeah, it makes sense. I can see that. Honestly, though, like, has there ever been a bigger downfall than like the whole online atheist movement?
I thought you were about to say fucking something else there, but
no,
anyway.
but like, has there ever been like a bigger downfall of like? Because I think, like, honestly, again, I was like perfect age for a lot of this sort of stuff.
So was I, like perfect age. For
I was like 16, 17.
Edgy
atheist movement, and like, I wouldn't call myself an atheist. I
used to.
I would call myself like agnostic at this point, but like, you know what? I can be worse getting into
I can be worse getting into it because I get angry.
It'll just go on for too long, and I'm sure you guys don't actually care that much about these sort of things.
There is dog hairs all over this mic pop.
Hi. Oh, it's because it was on the floor.
Yeah, because as he fucks it about the room like a frisbee.
Yeah, he thinks it's the funniest thing ever. Oh, you know what? On the topic of that, I want to bring up about Miss Rachel. Can we talk about that on YouTube? Right.
I'm sure we could. She released another video today.
Right. So Miss Rachel, if you don't have kids, you've no idea who
You've no, but she is our
Miss
Lord
Rachel,
and Savior
Miss
in this
Rachel
house.
this is a Miss
Rachel's household.
If you've got young kids,
if you don't come into my house singing Icky Sticky Bubblegum, we don't want you here.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is a Icky Sticky Bubblegum household. Miss Rachel, she's like a kids entertainer / speech therapist slash, you know,
whatever. But she's amazing. I love her.
She's very good.
Rachel.
And you know what? When it comes to like stuff for quality educational kids content,
yeah,
it's very, very hard to get, because like, you know, it's hard, and most of the time you're dealing with like, put it like this, like, you know, the next best of her is like Blippi, and no one likes Blippi.
Blippi is actually really good.
He's good.
He is really good. The way he like is describing words and stuff like that. He's actually really good.
He is good, but he's
I just don't like his ADHD energy. But
yeah,
like,
I don't like Blippi at all. But like, I'll let him watch it.
I'll tolerate
like,
it
if you compare it. Anyway, so she's really good, and she does do a great job, and she's good. She doesn't do any ads on her videos.
No, she doesn't do any ads.
She doesn't do any sponsorships.
The money that she gets goes straight into like her productions and stuff like that, and
she did a charity thing.
Recently went on to Cameo, where you can pay. Obviously, you know what Cameo is, pay to get like personalized videos.
I would love
to do one for Ozzy, because Ozzy would freak out. But anyway, she started a Cameo, and all of her proceeds from Cameo are going to Children's Relief Aid for Gaza. And the amount of hate she has got online for it.
Unreal.
And she has said it's the kids I care about. My whole life is about kids. My whole life is about helping kids, and my heart is breaking for these kids. Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, the chances of her giving money to this and it all being stolen by warlords is incredibly high. And I think that's...
I know where she's coming from. I think she's coming from...
Yeah, I think she's going from a good place. However, I just don't think any charities...
And you see the fuckers who make Miss Rachel cry, I'm coming for you!
Yeah.
See watching her cry on Instagram, me cry.
I know, it's very sad. So it is. But yeah, so... I don't know where else to go because I don't really want to talk about. Like we talked about the whole Israel Gaza thing on Gumroad whenever it first kicked off, and I don't really want to talk about it on YouTube because it's just not worth.
No,
it's not worth talking about here.
No.
But that's where we are.
Yeah.
That's where we are. Let's keep going, won't we?
Justice for Miss Rachel.
Yeah. Right. I you know what? Normally I wouldn't bother putting something like this in, but like, this is just funny.
New Belgian law allows pimps to file government complaint if hookers refuse sex with clients.
So,
okay.
Actually, this is one that's kind of interesting, because if you think about it, right, so, say, as they like to say, the whole female empowerment sort of stuff, it's like, yeah, I never got that, because it's like... they're like they're pro-sex work, but then they're anti-sex work at the same time, and I don't really know the ins and outs of it.
I'm pro-sex work in the way of if they're given a healthy wage, they're given health benefits, the means to protection, and security and support for them, and if that's what the girl chooses and she's not forced into it and she wants to do it, some women are just more open for that. I'm not fine.
like personally, but like I do feel like when it comes to the sex work, I feel like it's going to happen anyway if it happens legally, safely, and the women are safe. I do feel like a lot of people are tricked into it. Yeah, but that's down the illegal route. I'm not talking about even legal stuff. I do think like a lot. Honestly, I do feel like it probably should be restricted to like 25s and over, because I feel like who you are when you're 18 is very different from who you are when you're 25.
Yeah,
and I do feel like a lot of people at 18 are very young and impressionable.
I do think 25,
and they don't actually know what they're getting into. And I don't think they really understand how long it's going to affect their lives.
Yeah.
And again, I'm more like I don't hate girls on OnlyFans. I hate the simps.
Yeah, because the girls, you can respect the hustle.
I can be like, well, you know what?
But it's the simps who... It's
a customer base. That support it. Yeah. Does that make sense?
But it's not so much support it, because the thing is, prostitution, sex, selling,
I'm more in favour of...
It's been around for thousands and thousands of years.
I'm definitely more in favour of prostitution than OnlyFans, though.
No, people are willing to pay for it. The girls who are willing to do it are mad not to do it.
Yeah.
If the clientele's there, good on them for making money on feet pics.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know, I can't hate on someone that's selling farts and jars. Just because.
Honestly, if they're willing to do it and they're able to get money, good on you.
I am far more.
They're rocking about with the house, and the people who are paying for them isn't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I am definitely, though, when it comes to the people that are actually like, I don't know, there's something about it.
But it's not the people who are paying for it. It's the only reason why it's got like this is because society is a fucking hole.
Yeah, we've got it locked.
They wouldn't have done that if it wasn't incredibly fucking hard to find a match.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose.
Do you know what I mean?
We did on Gumroad a couple of weeks ago, we did a video about femcells, and the thing that I find the most interesting about it was you couldn't find one
actual true femcell,
because the whole the concept of incel is involuntary, whereas all these femcell types choose
to be celibate and choose not to be in relationships.
Yeah, and that's
and a lot of them have had relationships and had sex before, and then they get to a point they're like, no, fuck this, because they've been treated badly in relationships.
Yeah,
but that's not.
I think it's really interesting though.
Yeah,
and I don't know. It's such a big issue though. The thing that really annoys me the most about the whole, I would call this a sex pandemic almost, is how it's either not talked about, or if you do talk about it, then you're an incel or whatever. Yeah. For even it's no, there's some serious problems. This is probably one of the most serious societal issues that we've in living memory we've definitely ever had. Yeah. And probably in the last, honestly, there's very few other bar maybe the Protestant Reformations. This is probably the biggest one since the printing press and the Protestant Reformations. What we've got today is the internet is a printing press and sex is the Reformations. Do you think am I onto something there?
Oh, yeah.
Do you see where I'm going with that?
But I just feel like we're going to see a big.
We're going to see a big hag epidemic. There's going to be a lot
we're going to see like the consequences of like dating apps and stuff like this once, I think, like maybe like Aussie's age.
Once we're in our 50s, I think, like 20 years.
50s, 60s, you're going to see like there's going to be. I'm scared about the population.
Yeah, I think, like, you know, mass migration's already on dire levels.
I'm scared about population because people are having kids later and later. If they're having kids at all.
If you want to keep a population the same size, everyone has to have 2 kids.
Yeah.
That's just to maintain
it at the same.
That's just to maintain population
and
levels.
The amount of women who are waiting until they're like 39 and 40 and having kids, and then wondering why their kids are coming out and maybe they do have mental problems or whatever like that, because obviously the risks increase.
I think that's also a big thing to do with, like, don't get me wrong, I think autism has been the brackets that define autism have been widened so much.
Plus,
that it
I think people are spotting the symptoms more.
Yes, so
because people are talking about it more. Where before
it's easier to identify.
Just like, no, he's not right.
Yeah, you would just kind of load it off like, he's just a bit weird on it. He's a bit of a character, but he's alright. Like,
yeah, but now people are noticing the symptoms and actually being able to diagnose it.
But I also do think it is becoming more popular, more prevalent. Also because people are having kids much later in life. Like, one thing I've noticed is, so I go to Aussie goes to football on a Saturday morning, and I would say, honestly, majority of the people, I'm probably one of the youngest people there.
And we're 30, I know.
And I think I look far younger than everyone else there.
Yeah.
Like, all the other parents, I think the youngest...
And all the kids are roughly in about the same age as us.
Yeah. I think, like... And I don't think, like, you know... But to be fair, like, you know, I don't know... Most of my... Like, only a couple of my friends have kids, so...
Yeah.
Or more... Like, I would say, maybe 70% of them don't have kids.
See, I think... For us, I thought that we had kids quite late.
Yeah.
But it's only because I am friends with people and stuff like that. He had kids early.
Whenever they're like fucking 20.
21.
Yeah.
You know, and I got pregnant whenever I was 26, had him at 27.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, you would have been, 27, yeah.
Yes, because he's come 30.
Yeah.
No, he's come 3.
He's
and I'm
coming
30.
3, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's right. So I had him at 27, like just turned 27, but I thought that was quite late. And then I'm thinking, oh my god, like whenever I'm 40, he's going to be 13. But whenever I'm 50, he's going to be 23. So I'm thinking about it that way.
I think like the majority of the people at that football,
I still am going to be quite a younger mum.
And that happened to me as well. Come to think, one day me and Ozzy were in. We were going to the chemist to pick something up, and we were standing in line, and there was a wee girl in front of us. She looked like she maybe 4, wherever, and she turned around and she was trying to talk to Ozzy, but Ozzy was only like a year old. He was walking at this point.
He wasn't really talking.
But he wasn't really talking at that point. And she asked me, am I his big brother? I'm like, no, I'm his dad. To be fair, her mum looked old though.
Yeah.
Her mum, and she had like grey hair and all, like, you know.
That's wild.
But to be fair, for all I know, it could have been the granny.
Granny, yeah.
It could have been. You never know.
And plus, kids don't really have like a concept of age.
No, they don't. I suppose that's very true. But look, it's just something I find really interesting, and I do think, like, you know, we are going to see the results in like 20 years' time, and it's not going to be good.
Pretty, I don't think so.
Out of everything that we're doing at the minute, I see we're not doing ourselves any favours.
I think in the end there is going to actually be state mandated girlfriends.
Well, either that or we're going to end up seeing like
the guys.
No, that or the guys of the robotic waifus. How many people?
Fuck.
How many? No, but like light up.
I know.
Like, how many people? AI is pretty much there. Robotics isn't quite there yet.
Or it's going to be like a thing where you have to, like, legally you have to, like, freeze your sperm and eggs.
Yeah.
So then they can produce children. Another
one, actually, I want to talk about here. Like, I know this video's, like, we're pretty much finished.
Off topic.
I know.
Completely.
And I know we've talked about this before, but would you pay for a designer baby?
No.
And I'm not talking, like, okay, I'm talking about you have to, like, the building blocks have to be from your own genetic line. Mm-hmm. So maybe you could choose, I want the mum's nose, I want the dad's body or height, or you know what I mean,
color or something.
Yeah, you know, like, you could design them, or if you wanted to, you could have them as like, I want them to be as like close to my, like, near enough, like, if I could have a twin, I just want to like recreate myself just as a baby. Though, how much would you pay for that, and how many people do you think would do that? Also, let's say if you go beyond that, let's say you go to the point of, I want the child to have an IQ in like the 200 range, I want on Schwarzenegger body, like just naturally.
Body mass, yeah.
Are we going to see, like, maybe in a few hundred years, different classes of just human beings altogether? Like the designer humans, people that fill the lungs of high-end, like, you know, all jobs, all that sort of stuff, and like the normie bottom feeders, the genetic normies, if that makes any weird sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's pretty fucking dystopian, but I think we're really close to it. I don't know. I watched a really mad documentary a wee while back about recent breakthroughs and stuff like that in biology, and it's actually terrifying. See, it's terrifying, but interesting, and I don't believe New World. Okay, that's all I can say. Like, I don't know where else to go with this one. I think that's where we're gonna wrap up for the day. NEw, it's not down below, it's over to the left hand side.
It's over to the side now.
Or to the right hand side. I don't know. Megan only looked at the new
I didn't like it.
Nah, I don't like it that much either.
Does the button flash whenever I go hit subscribe? Did it flash?
Did it flash? I want to know that.
Apparently it flashes.
Yeah, it flashes, so it does.
I don't know.
But yeah, all that good shit. Let us know what you think. Deck of Mini Triggers. Hopefully that's out soon.
Don't forget about the Gum Road.
Yes, definitely. Like, if you enjoy what we're doing on YouTube and you want the discussions, like, look, we can really actually talk about this.
We can actually, like, get in depth on shit as well, and, like, not worry about. Oh, can't say that.
Yeah. No, I can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. I don't know. It's just so fucking restrictive.
I know.
You know, and the worst thing is, I'm very careful in editing what I put up online, especially on YouTube, and we're still shadow banned.
I know.
So
if you want, that's why it's called Terminally Online Uncensored, because we very rarely edit it. Like,
no, there's next to no editing.
Take anything out, you know, it's just raw.
Yeah, it is.
What you get.
I really enjoy it. I actually, like, I look forward to recording the videos, like, properly. But anyway, look, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let us know what you think down below. All that good shit. We'll see you next time.
Bye.